Pep, you do not look too happy there, my friend. Crystal Palace, congratulations. FA Cup winners 24-25 season. And boy, what a game. Great watch along. Let's just go over it a little bit. I mean, you can see from Pep's face here, people. He does not look too happy for a man that we call a genius and celebrate. He's been memed for that picture, so I thought it was the perfect background for today. People will be in the comments, how are you laughing at Man City going trophyless? You're an Arsenal fan, but, I'm shameless. So we'll embrace the shamelessness, people. Let's talk about some of those Crystal Palace players. Dean Henderson today, what a performance in goal. Former Man United player, he would have had a lot of motivation today against Manchester City. Brilliant penalty save from Mamouche and 2 or 3 fantastic saves in the game. Him and Pep were arguing after the game. I don't know what happened. Did he say something to Pep? I don't know. He probably won't care. Munoz at right back. That guy never stops running the whole game. What an athlete he is. Got the assist for the goal. So many good players in that Palace team. Adam Wharton, quality centre midfielder, left-footed, well-balanced, drifting past people. I can see why a lot of big clubs are in for him. 80 million, I'm not sure he's worth that, but he is a baller. Mateta, you guys know I'm a big fan of Mateta. He's old school, he's aggressive, he pins centre-backs. He's a beast, he makes life difficult. And when you look at the striker market at the moment, I think a big club should take a punt on him. Whether that means he starts or whether you just have him as your rotation striker. He's got a year left on his deal this summer. Might cost you 30 million. Sarr is dangerous. But I got to talk about the star man. Who is buying Eze? I want it to be Arsenal, but somebody has got to buy him. That guy is a star. He's a maverick. He is so good on the ball. That finish today, side foot volley, bottom corner, made it look easy. At the end, the way he just twisted Kevin De Bruyne, spun him, Echeverry tried to get him, touched it away, passed it, took a bit of contact, won the tackle. It was like, brother, just move, man. I grew up in them cages in South London, playing knockout, one-man Wembley, Stingers and all them games. These guys didn't grow up playing. Eze's a baller, man. Bring him to the carpet, man. Bring him. Bring him. Do you know what? The actual fact is, a lot of these players might not want to leave. They've won the FA Cup. They're in the Europa League. They might want to enjoy that journey that Crystal Palace are on. Can I just say a couple of things from an Arsenal point of view? Eddie Nketiah and Matt Turner, congratulations. FA Cup winners. They're holding silverware this season, people. They're getting gold medals around their neck right now. So congratulations to them. Obviously, Matt Turner didn't play. Eddie came on for the last 10, 15 minutes, won a few throw-ins and that. But congrats to him. Always good to see old Arsenal players go and be successful. From an Arsenal point of view, and some people were saying, don't bring that subject up. It's a touchy subject. Glasner's won as much as Arteta in 12 months. I'm just saying. At Crystal Palace, with Eddie Nketiah and Will Hughes and Jeffrey Schlupp and Nathaniel Klein and Joel Ward and them and Matt Turner. I'm just saying, 12 months at the club, does it take a process? Does it take 30 plus new players? Does it take 100 million signings to win trophies? I think Arsenal should be looking at this going, listen, of course we want the Champions League and we want the Premier League, but imagine being at Wembley right now as an Arsenal fan and we've just beat Man City 1-0 in a cup final. But anyway, it's not about Arsenal today. It's about Crystal Palace. They will be in Europe next season. Europa League football at Selhurst Park will be brilliant. Great atmosphere. They're one of the loudest fan bases in the league. They lose a lot of their top players over the years. We've seen Zaha and players like that get cherry-picked. And I'm just so happy for them. I think they're a really good club. As I've said to you guys, I've been friends with Balassi for a long time. I used to go and watch Palace play. And they're just a good club. A lot of good people there behind the scenes. Eze, they lost Elise. They've still managed to make it work. Sarr's come in. That Lacroix is it at centre-back. He's a good centre-back as well. But just brilliant for all of them. And Eze, to me, is a star. I think he's a star player in the Premier League, and his stock and value has gone up. You look, he scored in the semi-final against Villa, got them to the final. He scores the winning goal in the final. This is what big players have to do. You need to have big moments in your career where you go, okay, he's a big player. What's his biggest moment? Eze can turn around now and say, I scored the winning goal in an FA Cup final for Crystal Palace against Manchester City and Pep. That is a huge, huge moment for him and this football club in their future. And I just want to say before I round up, for any young players who are watching this, or any fathers or who've got kids, Eze was let go by 5 different clubs growing up, including Arsenal. 5 times he was rejected by football clubs and kept going, believed in his ability. You could see the talent even in the videos how he's dribbling past players. He knew it's just one person's opinion. I'll go to the next club. I'll go to the next club. And he gets that move to QPR, does brilliant, and ends up at Crystal Palace. And look at that career that he's having now. They're lifting the FA Cup right now as I'm recording this video. I'm delighted for Palace. South London will be crazy tonight. Croydon, all their men's there will be mad for Palace. Happy for them. European football next season. The only negative might be more difficult to get some of these Crystal Palace players out of there, because I think Munoz, Mateta, Eze, clubs will be looking at them, especially after their performance in that final. What does it mean for City? Trophyless, maybe 3rd, 4th in the league for Pep. That's a bit of a disaster season. I know people will go, yeah, but Arsenal, you're not winning anything. But with the amount of money that Pep gets them back in, certainly will be a disappointing season for them. I would troll all my Man City friends, but I don't know many Man City fans, I'll be honest. I know about 3.5 of them. So anyway, great game, great watch along. Big up to everyone who tuned in. Congrats to Crystal Palace, FA Cup winners 2025. And maybe we'll get some silverware next year. Who knows? Take care, everyone. Bless.